Hi guys, that one Citrus here, and I'm back again with a brand new series. Um, if you remember from last time, my previous series ended in fire because everyone died in my Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. But now I'm back again with another challenge run. This time it's inspired by a video I saw a couple years ago. My attempts to beat Super Mario Odyssey without jumping. So here we go. It's fairly possible because you can bounce off. I'll explain more in a minute, but I'm going to link the original video in the description of this video. Yeah, I'm going to link it so you can have a look at that. But let's just watch this glorious cutscene first. I really appreciate the amount of detail that's like gone into this. Like, you can see each individual hair on Mario's moustache. That's how. And this came out in 2017 as well. This is still a few years old. Yeah, this isn't anything new to me at all. I've played this game and seen this cutscene several times. You'll know what's up. So Mario himself, without jumping, isn't very mobile, but luckily, we have our friend here. Yep, him. That Cappy's the one that makes this run possible. Because if you hold the Y button, you can bounce off the top of him. But here in a minute, it's gonna tell me to jump. Right, so okay, so I'll look around like this. It says jump, but but by the rules of the game, this doesn't count as a jump because like it just plays a different jumping animation. Mario sort of just like curls up. Guess gotta chase after Cappy. Yep, here we go. So sorry for running away like that. You startled me, and I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the ringer. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. I'd hope to give chase to that monster on a ship of my own. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. Yeah, I love like the quality in this. I mean, it's Nintendo. They always put out quality, but this is. Although now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I can get us there if only I could reach the top of Top Hat Tower, which is being guarded by the monster's henchmen. It seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can't help those two. This might be the first time I've fully played through the game in like 2 years as well. Not your style. How about this? I mean, that's kind of rude to just toss Cappy off your head like that, to be honest. I can't take full credit for that idea. I stole that from like a Sims video or something. I can't even remember. Yeah, that one's just veterans will know. This is actually the second time I've played Super Mario Odyssey on my channel. All the initial Odyssey videos were deleted with the great deletion I did a while back. So yeah, basically I can just do this, and that allows me to jump further. Or well, I guess bounce further, because I'm not allowed to jump in this, remember the rules. Yeah, it's a bit complicated as to what counts as a jump and what doesn't in this game. So basically, any kind of jump action that Mario does on the ground, like anything that involves pressing the B button while Mario's on the ground, is that counts as a jump. But if he's not on the ground, like if it's a wall jump or swimming, then it doesn't count. Initiating conversation with someone counts as a jump, unless you do like this special trick to be able to do it. But luckily, there's not a point where I actually have to initiate conversation in this game. So yeah, we wouldn't have to worry about that for now. It's like, well, I walk up to this person. If I press the A button, that would like legit count as a jump. Yeah, but on the contrary, when you like take over enemies, like an example of that I'm going to show you in a minute. If you take over enemies, then that doesn't, the actions that say they are jumps, they actually don't count as jumps. So if you press the B button, well, I guess it's because it's not Mario that's actually jumping. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now though. We can get further into the complexities of this later. For now, let's just like try and rack up some coins. By the way, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, I'm planning on covering 2 kingdoms, which is something I've never done before. But like now that I've reached the sort of point where I actually record fairly long content, because all of my Pokémon Nuzlocke videos are over half an hour long. So longer content like this has kind of become the norm at this point. And the hearts don't really matter, but hey, they get me some extra coins, which okay, which works fine for me. So yeah, here we are inside Top Hat Tower. Very aptly named, considering we're inside of the Top Hat Tower that we saw a minute ago. So, as long as I'm not on the surface of the water, pressing the button B doesn't count as a jump. Or the A button off it, I think. But like, B is within easier access. I can just bounce out of the water anyway, just like this. Right, if you don't know what's happening here, of course you know what's happening. It's like in Super Mario Odyssey. I'm sure everyone's played it at this point who's interested, and most people have probably heard about it. But basically, Mario can use Cappy to possess other creatures. Oh, mamma mia! Right, so see, I can press B to jump, but by the laws of the game, that doesn't count as a jump. Plus, I can just shake the controller to jump higher anyway. Let's wonder about this way though, because there's some coins somewhere. Yep. Whoop. Yeah, they can get you some pretty good vertical height as well, which looks fine for me. Guess that's the whole point? No. Isn't it? I'm just going to shake it from now on. I don't care about pressing the jump button. And there we go. See, this first part of the game is actually like really easy because you can like easily pass through some of these levels without using the jump button. Because so far I haven't jumped once, but as far as the game's concerned, anyway. So yeah, as I've said before, but my purpose is to just try and get through the game by using as little jumps as possible. Because at some point, I'm sure it's like almost inevitable that I'm accidentally going to do a jump. Because you know that's me. I've made mistakes like all the time. I mean, I didn't grind any of my team up in the Sword Nuzlocke, which is why I did like so terribly in that. But this upcoming part is probably the hardest part of the Cap Kingdom to do without jumping. I mean, it's probably the hardest part of the Cap Kingdom in general, but it's pretty easy to go through the Cap Kingdom, so I don't really care. So basically, we've got these rabbit people here who are planning a wedding and trying to murder me in the process. Hey, the boss warned me there'd be a fellow with a mustache coming along. Oh, Jesus. Guess we ought to introduce ourselves. We're the wedding planners for the happy couple. They call us the Brudals. I don't know why I'm giving him that accent, but he looks like very Irish. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up Goody Two-Shoes members wasn't the contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do. Alright, cool. Say bye-bye to that hat, and say bye-bye to your life. Yeah, that's him. Up. See, this is the hardest part, because eventually he's gonna stop running around like this, and his hats will just like respawn. I'm not doing a very good job of avoiding the existing hats though, am I? There we go. Steve did it eventually. Wasn't too difficult. I mean, yeah, maybe I took a couple hits in the process. But hey, it's fine. It's all fine. Let's get over to the next kingdom now. What? But this is probably one of the best games on the Switch. Like if you're just about to buy a Switch and you're a fan of platformers, then I'd really recommend getting this. If you already own a Switch, I'd recommend getting this if you don't have it already. I'm really amping it up with the weird noises and the puns this episode. Got him. I got him. I got. Okay. The fact that it says our first Power Moon makes this seem like a Peppa Pig piece of merchandise, like my first album, my first cinema experience. Well, yeah, what a ride, and we made it to the Cascade Kingdom. Sorry, still a bit amped from capturing a power line. Let's collect myself. There should be an old airship somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't find it. Cool. Alright. Flag. So this part's pretty easy. Because usually there's like a 2D section you have to go through, which all of the 2D sections require jumping to get through them in some form. Basically, I'll just have to capture this thing and just fling it into the nearest rock, which is not very respectful, but hey, I mean, Mario doesn't care. He his first game involved him literally capturing a gorilla and, you know, carrying it up. Well, I mean, his second game anyway, Donkey Kong Jr. or something like that. The point is that at some point Mario owned a gorilla. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we've got to take out that one. Now I found a power moon. One lucky break, this will come in handy to power the airship. Have you ever seen anything like it? Yes, I have, plenty of times. Not in real life, of course, but in this game. Alright, I know what's about to happen here. I'm about to walk up to this thing, throw Cappy on it, and it's not going to end up working. And there it is, this is what we were looking for. It's looking a bit more rough than I expected. Ah no, it's just an older model, I'm certain it can still fly. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Just throw me on the globe there. Yeah. See, what did I tell you? Oh, nothing's happening. That power moon must not have given the ship enough energy. I wonder if we can find more around here. And find more we can. Because, see, since the boss we're about to face at the top of those falls, defeating them gets us 3 power moons, which means we only need to find one other one. Let's rack up these coins while we're at it though, why not? So all we need to do for each kingdom is just find the minimum amount of power moons to progress, and then we'll be all set. Boom. Oof. And there's one power moon around literally right at this corner. Just grab another one of these things. You know, chain chomps, I know what they are, why do I keep calling them things? Alright, there's our second power moon. Pretty easy stuff. And we only have to obtain one more. I mean, 3 more. But, see, this T-Rex on top of this cliff that's just here, for some reason, don't ask. So T-Rex, you can't really... Yeah, so, but basically there's like this shortcut you can take to get to the top of the level. Since there's beneath these rocks, like right here, there's a trampoline. So, if we can get the right forward momentum, then we can bounce all the way up there. If I can actually get on it. Took me a few times to get this right the first time. But I'm literally just walking over it. Like, come on. Yeah, this has to be done with the T-Rex though. There we go. Yep, just about made it. That was more figured out by the speedrun community, but like, it works for no jump runs as well. What's this? You saying you need to repair some silly old airship? Well, I can never part with any of my precious power moons. Sounds like sounds to me like someone wants to be a snack for my adorable chain chompikins. Really struggled to say that there, didn't I? Alright, here we go. Oh, right, I need to take the hat off as well first. Oh well, that's probably going to be the only knife you use during this battle. Since it's, like, really easy. There we go. So just got to run around a little more. And... yeah, she gets tired easily. Boom. Yeah, okay, maybe I would have lost more than one. That doesn't matter now. Just needs to do a little bit more running away, and then this battle's as good as mine. Ah, boom. It's kind of weird how whenever anyone gets hit with a sufficient like force 3 times, they just delete themselves from existence. Well, who cares? We killed that lady, and now we got 3 more power moons. Because, you know, mass murder helps the world move forward. Done it, and now I've got a multi-moon. It's the strongest 3 power moons combined. It should get the ship moving in no time. And so if we can't make this work, throw me onto that globe. Yeah, we all know what's going to happen here, but I'm not going to go to the next kingdom yet. Spoiler alert, it's the Sand Kingdom, but you probably already knew that. The Odyssey is restored. With enough fuel to reach Sand Kingdom, let's go save those 2. Why didn't you take the helm? Just select Sand Kingdom and press A and we'll be off. Except I'm not going to do that just yet. I can save that for next time. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to do these weekly, considering we're off school now. But, like, I've still got other work to do in the meantime, so, you know, probably won't make much difference. Anyway, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you all next time. So, bye-bye.